What if I told you that one of the most dramatic political transformations in Asia right now is happening in Nepal? A 35-year-old rapper and structural engineer just became the prime minister, and within 48 hours of taking office, he arrested a former prime minister, launched 100 reforms, and told the entire bureaucracy to shape up. That man is Balen Shah, and today we are breaking down exactly what his reform agenda looks like. Balen Shah, known as Balen, is a structural engineer, rapper, and a politician who became Nepal's prime minister in 2026. He is the youngest serving head of state in the world at 35. Before this, he served as a mayor of Kathmandu from 2022 to 2026 and became the first independent candidate to ever hold that office. As mayor, he demolished illegal structures, he cracked down on encroachments, and he built a reputation for doing things that previous politicians simply refused to touch. But what truly launched him to national power was the uprising of 2025. In September 2025, Gen Z led protests erupted across Nepal. They were driven by widespread anger over corruption, unemployment, and economic stagnation. At least 77 people were killed, many shot down by security forces, and Prime Minister then KP Sharma Oli was forced to resign. Parliament was dissolved and snap elections were called for March 2026. Balen Shah ran directly against Oli in the Jhapa 5 constituency and secured 68,348 votes, the highest total in Nepal's parliamentary elections history. He beat Oli by nearly 50,000 votes. His party, the RSP, went on to win a two-third majority in parliament, and that is absolutely historic mandate. Within 48 hours of taking office, Shah unveiled an ambitious 100-point plan of action aimed at completely overhauling governance and public institutions. Here are the highlights. He asked to cut administrative bloat. The government decided to reduce federal ministries from their current number down to just 17 within 30 days. On corruption, an empowered committee will investigate the assets of politicians and senior officials going back to 1991, alongside a new digital registry, a flagship suspicious financial transaction, and a whistleblower protection framework. On digital governance and the national ID, it will become the primary identity for all public services. And the passport licenses, the citizenship documents, and they'll be delivered by through that fully digital faceless systems. Business standards, civil servants, teachers, and professors will no longer be allowed to affiliate with any political party, and any violation to this will invite strict departmental actions. And one immediate action that stood out, the government instructed hospitals to immediately reserve 10% of beds for economically disadvantaged patients. And they offered jobs at the National Power Authority to families of those who were killed during the September protest. Not everyone is convinced this will be smooth sailing. Analyst Vishnu Sabkoda noted that such a heavy mandate creates very high expectations, and that given Nepal's institutional capacity and stagnant economic growth, delivering fast results will be extremely difficult. Nepal's governance problems have rarely been about a lack of plans. They come from entrenched bureaucracy, limited resources, and structural inefficiencies, and they have resisted change for decades. Now, Balen Shah is a genuinely rare figure in politics. Someone who went from rapping about his people's struggles and fixing potholes as a mayor, he is now running an entire country. So, whether he succeeds or stumbles, Nepal's political story has changed forever. What do you think? Can he actually deliver on all the 100 promises? Drop down your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more.